Thank you, Clint. That was fantastic. So next up is Autumn Lansford. She's the Vice President of the University of Texas San Antonio, Young Americans for Liberty there. Young Americans for Liberty there. She's done a fantastic job. They've had a lot of great events this fall. I see the pictures all over Facebook. They absolutely look fantastic. She's going to talk about some of their events that they've held. Autumn Lansford.
Thank you guys. I'm really excited to talk to you guys about what we've been doing at UTSA and maybe give you guys some ideas if you guys are struggling, you know, how to get your Liberty message out to your student body, if you're having trouble coming up with events, things you can do. I guess just an overview of what we've done as a chapter. Just a little bit about us. Young Americans for Liberty, we've been an organization at UTSA since 2008. We haven't really had any major events until around 2010. And I personally felt like a big thing that caused that was like our leadership. I came into the organization last year in 2009, and I personally remember coming to the first meeting everybody there, and just seeing this group of people who are very passionate about these ideas. When you see so much passion in one room, it's really inspiring, and it's easy to get people involved that way. And we are still a pretty small organization on campus, but all of us, I know we all believe in ourselves, and just having that belief and the perseverance that even if we are a small group, we can make a difference. It really helps us to keep going and do different kind of events. And one of the first things I took part in, and we kind of did as a group, was last spring. I don't know if many of you are familiar with the Green Fee Initiative that's kind of been going around different universities in Texas. Basically, if you're not familiar what it is, it would be a fee that's charged on every student each semester. All the money goes towards, it would be used at the discretion of a student-led committee towards student-led sustainability projects. We weren't in opposition of going green or sustainability. You know, we all think it's a great idea. Although we were in opposition to this fee being mandated upon all students and having the small group of students decide what are we going to use it on, what are we not going to use it on. So basically when the election came around, we set up a simple table outside of a building that gets a lot of traffic in our university. We tried to tell people, you know, basically to educate about the issue first of all. Because I don't know how it is at your schools, a lot of stuff, things can go by, the general student population might not even know what's going on. So firstly we tried to educate the student population as to, hey, this vote is happening right now, it's affecting you. And also trying to persuade them that, you know, there's different ways to go green, to be more sustainable without having to mandate every single person pay for this. And at the end of the day, it did end up passing, although it passed only by 52%, which we felt as a group was a very good victory for us, getting our message out there and things like that. We've continued being active in this current semester. One of the biggest events we've had so far was our Constitution Day event, which is really simple compared to the kind of reaction we got from it. We made a 17-foot Constitution, hung it outside of a building. We got over 300 students to sign it. We had different university officials come up to us throughout the day. I know we had people from our library commenting us on how great it was that a student organization like us was out there getting out this message. We also had people from our student activities office wanting to collaborate with us on the event next year. The biggest thing though, we did get our local ABC affiliate to actually cover us on our evening news that night, which was tremendous for just having people sign a constitution. It's really amazing when you think about it. But I feel like what helped us be successful with both of those was we did go out there to communicate our message, but we weren't trying to be too controversial or divisive when talking to people about things. And I mean, the Liberty movement, we're still relatively small compared to, you know, of course you have your Republicans, you have your Democrats, what have you. And it's important that when people hear our message, I feel like they should have it presented as positively as it can be whenever possible. And I mean, like people have said throughout the day today, you're always going to have people that might be against you. They might not agree with you, and sometimes, you know, you can't force people to agree with you. And, you know, just to get that thought in their head, you know, maybe I should, you know, look into a free market kind of thing. And that's important in itself. And another big thing is to focus on issues you think your campus would be behind. I know all of us know our individual universities pretty well, or we should. Like, for instance, I know at UTSA, things like opposing fee increases, allowing alcohol on campus has been a really big issue. Also, ending drug prohibition is usually pretty popular on college campuses. Just stuff like that to get people to listen to you and to kind of get people over to your side. If you want to take up a more controversial issue, it could be beneficial to even start a different student organization to sponsor those kind of events. That way, if you know something does go wrong, if something's not well received, your Liberty organization, your Young Americans for Liberty chapter, your Libertarian group, your name is not going to be tarnished as much. I know I wasn't involved with us in 2008, but since then I've told people, oh yeah, I'm in Young Americans for Liberty also. And I've had certain people tell me, oh, Young Americans for Liberty, I remember in 2008 you guys did some kind of concealed carry thing, and I just don't know about you guys. And I understand, you know, that is a very important issue to a lot of us, but that can be very divisive. And I know at UTSA we are a pretty liberal campus, and I could tell that some people, they associated Young Americans for Liberty with that. And I mean, since then we have moved on as an organization, but it does take some time to regain the credibility to your name if something like that does happen. And I guess the last thing I really want to stress is don't limit yourselves just to your Liberty organizations like other people have talked about. I mean, we're in college, we have a bunch of people around us. Use these other organizations and other people around you to your advantage when you can. Get involved in other groups to build alliances and connections. I know we've co-sponsored events with like our college Republicans, college Democrats. We've had meet and greets with local candidates where all the political organizations have gotten involved. The most prominent connection we have at UTSA, though, is to our Student Government Association. And I know people have brought that up earlier, how I understand, you know, there can be some like hard feelings towards our SGAs, but at our school, three of us are senators. I'm personally a senator. One of us is our executive senator. Our secretary and president of our Student Government Association are both liberty-minded also. So we've kind of infiltrated that organization pretty successfully, I would say. And I feel like it's important, if you really want to make a change on your campus, that can be a good way to, since we do influence policies that affect all students. And things like fee increases and stuff like the green fee, things like that, that can sometimes be questioned more at that level before it goes out to the general population. And I feel like it is important to get involved like that, since I kind of relate to like with our local, state, and federal governments that we're all trying to change. You can only change things if you get involved and get things moving. And I feel like getting involved with your university that way is a great way to kind of do that. And I guess basically overall, I feel it's just really important to keep going. I know personally, like I've had many failures in different organizations, but you can't let that get you down. I mean, you have to take everything as a learning experience. If something goes wrong, learn from your mistakes and just strive to do better next time around. And also, just like I said, you know, when I came into this organization and I saw everybody believing these ideals, that's really what helped me stick around. And it's just important to genuinely believe in what you do and instill that belief in other people. So, thank you.